Yo, so if you don't know, I do a lot of photography. I do some screenwriting and stuff like that. Nothing professional, just it's a hobby of mine. Something I like to do. Back in the day, I used to write music. I was with a crew. We opened up for Snoop, opened up for Trick Daddy back in the day. It was a long time ago. Every now and again, I'll still write music. If it's a feature or something, like if somebody wants me to be on it, I rarely just like write music for myself. Really don't want to be a rapper, but when I was writing, I was always telling stories, and that's kind of something I still want to do. I still want to tell stories, but not necessarily in a musical format. But I was thinking, like, so now I'm in school, and per my last video, I don't necessarily need to be in school. It's just something I'm doing things that I want to do, but I'm chasing a business degree. Now, I don't necessarily need one. I have a business and it's pretty successful, and I have a great mentor that kind of can, forego that formal education. So I don't need the business degree to capture a job from someone. But I was thinking, there's two things that I'm kind of faced with. I have to make a choice out of two things. It's vision or vanity, right? And what I mean by that is me getting a business degree is more vanity because it's a nice, pretty plaque I could put on my wall. My life can be more vanity. So if my business goes down, I'm a little more secure in finding other employment, and I can do that for a living versus chasing a degree or pursuing like screenwriting, making movies, shows, pilots, whatever, things that I want to do, short films. That's vision, but vision isn't always pretty. You know what I mean? It might be times like if my business fails that I could be struggling and not have all the nice things that I want. But then, you've probably seen it before. There's a thing where it says every person gets two lives, and the second one begins when they realize they only have one. And it's like I'm getting older. I could say in a lot of people's vision, and mine too, that I'm accomplished. My kids are pretty much grown. I had a career, and I've done it successfully. So now, without trying to sound too dreadful, I'm on that other end of life. Not necessarily to go down, but the days are shorter. There's probably more days behind me than there was ahead of me. I don't know. But going back to that choice, do I want to pursue something that is not necessarily my dream? It complements what I'm doing now, but it's not necessarily my dream to be putting in formulas for the rest of my life, I would like to be an entrepreneur. Entrepreneur is still vision. So it's not me saying, hey, I just want to be stuck doing this business that I have. I can open up other businesses and still bring certain visions together, which is why I like the business that I'm in, because a lot of my dreams do come to fruition as far as like how I envision the business going, But do I want to make that part of this my life, or make my vision? Because I'm secure either way. Financially, I'm secure. I might not be able to continue getting all the new fancy things that's making this so clear, or this nice pretty truck, but I could be happy in the sense of maybe you got to dumb down a bit, budget a little more, but I could be happy chasing my vision, or not even chasing it, making my vision reality in whatever scope that is. And I don't think it's just me. I think that's for everybody. Are you chasing your vision or vanity? You want to do what everyone expects of you, or do what makes you happy, like chase what your vision is. And even having kids now, like when I kind of make some of these videos, I kind of bring that back to like what would I tell my son? You know, it's hard for me to tell my son, you know, say if he wanted to be a DJ or a bus driver. And not saying there's anything wrong with those professions, but I see more in him, and he knows that I see, and let me rephrase that. It's not that I see more, I see different. But it's his life, you know? And like, yes, protecting your kids, you want them to be secure, but it's his life. It's not my choice on what makes him happy, you know? So do I even give him the advice? And I mean, right now I'm thinking, yeah, do what makes you happy. And if you do it a lot, it could make you money, but money won't make you happy. You know, doing what you do, if you love it, then yeah. But if you don't love it, nah, man. Because you still, I mean, I personally feel like you only live once, you know? So why spend that one life looking like a certain way in everyone else's eyes, but dreading your day to day? And that's advice I think I'm gonna give him and myself, you know? Like, even at, I think I'm 36, I don't know, I forget. Even at 36, there's a lot of times where, because of my responsibilities, I feel like I have to do things a certain way. There's things that I have to pursue. But now it's like, man, look, bro, they could be pouring that dirt on me any day. And I know what my vision is. My vision is to leave some type of legacy, some message for the future, you know? And it's not, hey, eat your Wheaties. It's like, this is a story. I want to leave stories from people to learn from, for people to enjoy. You know, I want to leave something here for the next generations to come. I told my psych professor that my ultimate dream is to get mankind on Mars. And he thought I meant figuratively, but I didn't. I feel like if mankind goes a certain pathway, it could lead to destruction, or it could lead them to exploration. I think expanding the way that we think and telling each other stories so we understand each other more could bring mankind together and hopefully save us. So, and if we're saved, we'll end up on Mars. Peace.